Hey, what's up, guys? I'm in a dungeon here called Halls of Lightning, and I'm in here. These guys have been kind enough to allow me to record, so I told them I might be a bit slow. So basically, what you want to do is start off with a Avenger's Shield if it's a pack of less than of if it's a pack of three or less, start off with an Avenger's Shield. If it's four or more, then still start off with an Avenger's Shield, but pick it up quite quickly. Now, this is really helpful because Avenger's Shield is probably the most aggro gaining ability a pally has. Oh well, aside from Taunt, but that doesn't count. So instead of Crusader Strike like we were doing in the BGs, we'll be using Hammer of the Righteous. Now, this is useful in so many ways. Um, because it hits a massive targets and oh shit, it hits a massive targets at the same time, and it just hits massive targets for a lot of holy damage, and that's where we got all of our threat from. So because of our righteous fury, that's where we get our threat. So that's all you want to do is open up with an Avenger's Shield, and then pop a consecration down if you have it. If it's not up, then just keep spamming the hell out of shield. Yeah, that one. Um, Hammer of the Righteous. Holy Wrath is also very helpful because again it does AoE holy damage, and that's what we're after. Okay, so this tanking method is used for every level of pallies, aside from the very low ones that you don't actually have all these abilities. But I'd say from 30 plus, this is all the tanking methods around. Now what we're going to do is we're going to wait until. Uh-oh. Alright, this might be a little tricky. So well, hopefully your group won't do this, but if they do, it's no problem. You just got to pick up the threat, and the healer will heal you. See, as I've done now. Pop Divine Guardian if you want to. Divine Guardian is really helpful because it reduces damage done by everyone else except you. Now that was quite a dangerous move because this guy gets a buff, or is it only in heroic? I don't know. But yeah, so that's basically it. That's probably like the largest pull I've ever done because I'm a careful type, but whatever. Anyway, that's basically how you pull and how you tank and etc. So basically, again, you just want to start off with an Avenger Shield, or if it's a single target like this, you want to start off with a Judgment and a Hammer. Oh shit, not too far away. So now we pop Consecration, and now. So yeah, I'm doing a lot of DPS actually. A tanking add-on that actually a friend showed me is called Taunt Master or something. I can't remember what it's called. I'll put the link in the description. Now at this part you just run through and you kill everything at the steps. So, although this is this specific dungeon, but this is how you want to tank because every time they attack me, it does holy damage. You see, and holy damage is what takes us our threat. Okay, now we pop them down. Now we AoE the shit out of these things. Now, sometimes you will lose threat. Don't worry about that. Because I guarantee you right now you will sometimes lose threat. That's not a problem, okay? Just pick it up again like you would normally. Not a problem. And gear and buffs that you want to use against yourself, gear is up to you. Well, not really, but there are specific gear sets for tanking, obviously, but I specifically use Seal of Insight when I tank, mainly because every time I Judgment it heals me, and it just assists the healer, and just so you don't look like a total tool, if there are druids in the group, use might, because their buff, uh, wild Mark of the Wild, is exactly the same as the king's, exactly the same. So if you're in a group with with druids, always use might, and yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna run over the rotation one more time. If there's three or less, like if there's less than three people there, or three or less, like this, exactly like this, open up with Avenger Shield when they're all close-ish. So maybe now. Too far away. But anyway, you get the point. Holy Wrath gets a little bit of threat if there's a lot of people, like if there's a lot of groups, it won't get a lot of threat because it doesn't do a lot of holy damage. It does if there's a single target or two targets, but not if there's more than one. Okay, and yeah, that's basically it. Now, single target tanking, as I was talking about before, is exactly the same as tanking a boss. You just want to keep it up, and you just want to keep up threat and etc. That's pretty much it. So just keep it up and try and nuke the boss as fast as you can, because it will trigger something bad, I think. If it... Oh, no, I think he just summons mobs or something. I'm gonna try and get one of these. No, alright, just do it. Boom, 13k. Okay, we want all these tanks. Whoa, was that a... No, that was a... So just try and kill him as quickly as possible. He dies, and there you have it. Actually, that sword's better for me. That sword is actually better for me. What do you know? Okay, well, that sword is slightly better for me than the boa, so I'm gonna need it. Ah, that's strange. Very slightly better, but it's better. Probably when I get further on in the levels, I'll swap back to the boa. Now this part is just, you have to wait until they come alive, which they just did. Now obviously Consecration does holy damage, that's why we use it. Yeah, it does a set amount of holy damage to every target that stands in it, which is why it's good. But it has a 30-second cooldown, and you can't really use it every so often. Alright, I wasted that Avenger Shield. So yeah, don't do what I just did. A better way of doing it is you taunt him over, and then hit Avenger Shield as everyone dies. Oh god. Oh man, stop fearing me. Okay, see, I've lost some threat, so I don't fret. I just pick it back up, and everything's all set. Oh wow, did I just rhyme? I think I just rhymed. Boom, 15k. Boom, 13k. Okay. Now we continue. Now this boss, I'm pretty sure, is a little wacky, because he launches these giant freaking like beasts at you, like these just electronic shit or whatever. But yeah, this is basically how you tank. Like I've just said. The reason there's not a lot to explain about is this about pally tanking is because it's so easy. As you can tell. Oh, you see that? That's what you want to get. But that's basically it. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.